Good morning, everyone. It is actually morning time. 9:17 Central Standard. The way we humans tell time and have it all divided up and make it seem weird. You go from one place to another, and then they're an hour ahead, or they're an hour behind, or they're 4 hours this or that. Time's an illusion anyway. Trying to decide if I want to wear my glasses or not. I can see it. No reading, no point in putting the glasses on if I'm able to see it at the moment. I'm going to do, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. And it's all small stuff. This is number 25. I just read this before turning the recorder on. Smile at strangers, look into their eyes, and say hello. Have you ever noticed or thought about how little eye contact most of us have with strangers? Why? Are we afraid of them? What keeps us from opening our hearts to people we don't know? I don't really know the answers to these questions, but I do know that there is virtually always a parallel between our attitude towards strangers and our overall level of happiness. In other words, it's unusual to find a person who walks around with her head down, frowning and looking away from people who is secretly a peaceful, joyful person. Yeah, I could agree with that. Probably finding someone that's walking around like that to be a secret, joyous person is rare, but it could probably happen. But I see what he's saying. And I guess we'll go. I was thinking about how I've always been comfortable being filmed or in front of a camera, kind of, but not because I'm some narcissist, but I guess there is a tinge of that in everybody, especially with these phones nowadays. But when you come to this channel, I like to think of, I might not know you in this world, but our spirits know each other, and you're not strangers here, and I want everybody to feel welcome. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm not suggesting it's better to be outgoing than introverted, that you need to expend tons of extra energy trying to brighten others' days, or that you should pretend to be friendly. I'm suggesting, however, that if you think of strangers as being a little more like you and treat them not only with kindness and respect, but with smiles and eye contact as well, you'll probably notice some pretty nice changes in yourself. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that just stands to reason. You'll begin to see that most people are just like you. Most of them have families, people they love, troubles and concerns, likes, dislikes, fears, and so forth. You'll also notice how nice and grateful people can be when you're the first one to reach out. When you see how similar we are, you begin to see the innocence in all of us. In other words, even though we often mess up, most of us are doing the best that we know how with the circumstances that surround us. Along with seeing the innocence in people comes a profound feeling of inner happiness. Yeah, I mean, I try not to hold a bitter heart towards anybody, and especially people I'm encountering for the first time here on Earth. I try to, I don't know. I don't try so much as just do whatever comes naturally, and that's always been to try to be, like it said, showing people love if I can, or being like open to people and understand we're not all the same, but we can get along sometimes. We just because some things are out of whack in the way we like if you think a certain way and I think a certain way, but it's not going to change the way we live our lives in a negative, then that's cool. And why couldn't we still be able to talk? Nowadays it just seems like a lot of people aren't able to be completely open about their opinions and their ideas and maybe what they believe. Like some people don't believe in things, and that's all right too. We're all at different parts of the journey. That's my take on it. All I know is what the Spirit shows me and guides me, and helps me with discerning certain things. You know, that's all I can do. Coffee feels weak today, but I used a percolator again. I hadn't used it in a minute, and I used it yesterday, and it came out really good and dark. Today it's a little light colored, but maybe I didn't put enough grounds in it. I don't know. But when I use it, I really like it. If I make it and it comes out just right. But I'm drinking it, ain't wasting it. So until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Mr. Cloud, her, Jason, butthole, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.